Hi, my name's Amy Newman and welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be talking about my audition experience at GSA. Yes, let's just get right into it. So I auditioned for the BA Musical Theatre, not the BA Acting. You apply through UCAS. It is part of Surrey University, which is great because that means you get funding. And it's also really nice because it's literally on the campus of Surrey University. Just reading my notes on my iPad. So yeah, it was in the half term, so my parents they didn't have work, so they drove me down there, which took quite a long time, and it was a good job that my audition was later on, so it was like 11 a.m. So we drove down there. The audition fee was £55, one of the more expensive ones. Through Surrey University, and the Surrey campus is massive, absolutely massive. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it really. Got there at 11, and all they ask you to prepare is for your first audition is a song, and then they just see you dance. So you're not there for the whole day. So got there at 11, just went into their lobby. So half of it's a cafe and the other half is just like a normal reception. And the woman, we didn't sign in straight away. The woman was just like, take a seat. And we got there pretty early, so we just got a drink from the cafe. And they were really nice. Like the woman who was working on the cafe was just like, oh, good luck, hope you do well. And it was a nice atmosphere. Didn't really speak to anyone there until we finally got into the room, or we had like a break later on. So yeah, at 11 a.m, I think somewhere like that, it might have been a bit later, we finally got to sign in. So they just took us to the desk, and I think they gave us a sticky name badge because in the dance it kept coming off. So they gave us that, and there was probably a group of it was below 10, because in our singing there was probably about 10 or 12 of us. So we had singing first. So we went up into a room, so we used the stairs, and you could kind of see the building a little bit. I'll talk about that a bit more later on. Got in there, and it was just a pretty standard room, pretty standard singing room, acting room, studio, not too big. We just put all of our stuff to one side. We sat down, and the panel so there was one woman on the panel, and then there was a pianist, and he was in the corner, and then we sat opposite each other, so parallel. So that means that whoever was singing sang in the middle, and we were looking at them, but they were facing the panel. I was really like, what? Because my last name usually means that I'm the last person to be picked, and I was like the second or third, and when she said my name I was like, yeah, hello. Bit awkward. We did do a little bit of a warm-up. It wasn't anything major, maybe like 2 minutes of just normal warming up. She said what was going to happen. She just said, just come up, tell me what song you're singing, and I might ask you to do a bit of scales, I might not. She didn't ask me, she only asked 1 or 2 people, and I think that was just to see the actual range. Sang my song, it went alright, it went pretty well. Sat down, and I just had to wait, through watching everyone else's. Yeah, that was it really. So that was it, and then we went back down to the cafe, I believe. We went back down to the cafe, and they said, guys, you're gonna have about a 20-minute wait. We were waiting there for way more than 20 minutes. It was coming up to an hour. Now, because my parents are smart, I brought lunch. Other people probably didn't. So I was just eating my ham cobs while everyone else was just like, I'm really hungry. So bring some lunch. Or if you get in the train, just pop into a Tesco or whatever and just pick yourself up a meal deal. I don't know whether they do food at the cafe. It might just be like a muffin or something, so don't rely on it. And there's not really any shops proper close to the campus. We waited quite a long time, and then yeah, and then they just said, yeah, guys, we're going to be dancing. So we went up to a really big room, really big studio, and there was actually more people joining us for the dance. When my friend had her audition, there was only about 10 people in the dance, so the same amount of people in the singing. But we've also randomly just added more people on. I don't know whether they were late or they had such a big group that they had to split up the dance. I'm not sure. So in our dance, there was probably about 30 of us, 25 of us. But it was a big room. But it was a bit of a struggle, you know. For dance, I'd rather just have a smaller group that can really focus on you, really see if that's your strength or weakness. The dance was alright, to be honest. We did a bit of technique. I know we did leaps. I don't remember. We definitely did leaps from both sides. We did like a little sequence. I don't think we did turns. Could be wrong. I know we did like a few exercises in the centre, so like tondus, and I think we did kicks. I'm not sure in the centre though. I don't think we did it going across the room. I could be wrong there. But yeah, that was pretty solid. He was the only person in there, so if like he wasn't looking you know, you could. It wasn't like you had to be on it 24/7 because there's 10 people watching you. Yeah, and then the standard of dance was really good. The singing, not so much. Like, I'm not saying that anyone was crap, because they weren't. They were all amazing. But the dance was of a higher standard. Like, everyone could do leaps. Everyone could dance. Maybe not everyone, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of people who could dance. Yeah, we then did a routine, and the routine was really nice. Like, it was fun. It was a bit challenging, but it wasn't impossible. It wasn't like, how am I going to do this? I'm going to make myself look like an idiot. And he also, for a few steps, gave like alternatives for some people who maybe couldn't do it. And yeah, it was nice. I like remember watching some people do it, and they had like the wrong arms compared to the other people, and it didn't really matter because it worked. Yeah, and I actually enjoyed that routine. Usually I don't enjoy like the dancing. I'm more focused on the actual dancing than the performance. But with that, I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. We did a bit of ab workout as well. And that was it. Yeah. And we then packed up and we left. So we finished. If we got there at 11, we probably finished singing at 12. Well, 20 past 12. We then probably started dancing at, maybe 1ish, something like that. So I think we finished like at 2:30. Yeah, and it was good timing because my parents had just finished like, you know, exploring, you know, round there. And then we went home, and that was basically the audition. My personal thoughts on Surrey is, GSA, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think it's anything against the teachers there, because like I said, it was a really nice atmosphere. No one was like, you know, sometimes you can get that kind of like weird feeling from maybe students who are there or teachers who are there. But no, it was nice. I just don't like the way they audition. And also, Surrey campus is amazing, but I just don't really like it. The building, a lot of people are always like, oh, the building's fabulous. And I'm like, yeah, it was nice. It was just a building. What more do I say? Yes, it wasn't, I won't be auditioning there next year for the acting. Yeah, it just wasn't I didn't really enjoy it. Like, I've paid £55 to just wait around, was basically what happened. And yeah, I just don't like when that happens. Like, with certain places, you pay a lot of money, but they get you in and out fast. We could have been in and out there with about, like, 11:30, 12ish. No, not that. 1:30-ish, I'd say. But no, we finished like 2:30, coming up to 3, I think, something like that. But yeah, I met some nice people. Everyone was nice there. Yeah, we then just drove home. And that was it. I heard my result 2 weeks later via UCAS. They didn't send me an email or anything. And I didn't really care if I got recalled or not, because I wasn't a big fan of it. I didn't get a recall. I got a rejection. And yeah, that was it. I think, yeah. What else? Would I recommend it? Yeah, I mean, a lot of my friends love it. But if you are on a budget, £55 is a lot of money. So, and GSA is mainly known for its musical theatre. Like, their musical theatre is outstanding. They used to just they used to be more focused on acting, singing, whereas in the past few years they've really tried to become really, like, you know, on top of their dancing. But yeah, if you've got the money and you like Surrey, just go to an open day, have a look, see if you like the building, see if you kind of get a good feeling for it, and yeah, that's it. Well, hope this video helped. Bye.